red-tailed boa constrictor is an exceptionally colored species of snake highlighted by its vacillating golden, bronze, or even pinkish body that hosts dark-toned saddles and is celebrated for the red-tailed finale that makes this snake one of the most desired by serious collectors. Brian Abrahamson has been collecting and breeding red-tailed boas since the 1980s. It all started when his childhood love affair with all snakes led him to a fortuitous encounter with Pete Bandre, owner of Incredible Pets in Melbourne, Florida.
I was able to obtain several spectacular wild-caught red-tailed boas from Suriname through my new importer friend Pete. The thing I did differently was to keep the bloodline pure. I don't try to create morphs by crossbreeding to different subspecies. My original wild-caught animals all came from the Suriname region of South America, and my breeding model is actually a celebration of the natural polymorphic beauty of this purebred lineage. This is Luigi, and he is a prime example of that lineage, and he'd like to go home right now because he's camera shy.
Brian admits the name Florida Red-Tails actually started as a joke. Mystified by hot debates among other collectors who claim to be able to tell exactly where a boa is from by specific markings, Brian explains his stance on that topic.
The Suriname River has far-reaching tributaries and annual floods. A boa constrictor in Paramaribo can be on a log and float for hundreds of miles and end up in Pokégrand and start a whole new colony of other boas that could have come from the opposite direction. Snakes don't have property lines, so that's actually why I came up with the name Florida Red-Tails, to mock what I believe to be a bogus practice of placing a boa's specific locality by their markings. There is no doubt where my bloodline comes from because I've kept it pure. It comes from a warm Florida garage where the boas get spoiled and domesticated. To further that joke, I had fun with my marketing and even used to include the Florida Interstate 95 treat of choice with my orders, a Stuckey's pecan log roll.
In addition to Brian's unique marketing of the bloodline, it's this spoiling and domesticating that makes Florida Red-Tails so highly sought after. Each baby red-tail is handled from birth and is fed in a very controlled manner.
I don't ever power feed my animals. That's just wrong. It's so much better for them to grow them slowly and soundly. So in the end, it takes me a little longer to breed them. I don't sell them right away either. They have to go through at least one shed and develop a healthy eating habit before they get shipped to a collector. The shipping temperature has to be perfect as well. Based on my track record, this seems to be a good practice. I've had 0 travel deaths to date. I'm sure being in Florida has a major factor in this success. This is Andretti. He is our future star male breeder, dripping with yellow and bold patterning. He's just awesome.
At one point in his career, Brian actually tried to retire and sold off his collection, including the infamously named Florida Red-Tails website. He still has animals from his original bloodline, and the dissolution of the business he sold, in addition to his popularity as an expert breeder, has got him back in the breeding business again. You can now obtain a purebred Florida red-tailed boa constrictor through his website called SurinameRedtails.com.